Hey guys, it's Rob here. How you all doing? Man, we lost a very young superstar this morning to a boating accident. Jose Fernandez was such a good player, man. For the Miami Marlins, he got a Rookie of the Year. He might have got Cy Young the next year, but he got Tommy Johns in 2014. He came back in 2015. He was dominated. This year he dominated, but and people will say, and he's one of the best Cuban players that probably came out of Cuba. But people say, oh, Cespedes. I mean, yeah, Cespedes was good, but this guy dominated every single year that he played. I mean, from the game he played in the MLB in 2013 to like the last game he played in 2016, he dominated. I mean, he dominated the game as a pitcher. And he didn't have 1 year where he had a 3/3 ERA, which is crazy. He got Rookie of the Year, and that year he dominated. He could, I mean, so good, man. He was so fucking good, and words can't describe, like, words can't describe how, you know, even though I'm from Chicago, man, he was such a good player, and around the MLB, people loved this guy. Like, they would always talk about how loving and caring he was. And when he was 15 on the boat to come to America, um, his mother went overboard and he saved her life. But the most shocking part was he didn't know it was his mom. If I fell overboard and I was on that Cuba ship, it could have been him that saved me. Okay? So it's just, this guy was such an inspiration to people in Miami, to Cuba, to around the world, around the baseball world. Like, it's just crazy how impactful this one player made. I mean, and he was in the Cy Young picture every year, even though you got players like Arrieta, Kershaw, Greinke, not anymore, but Greinke, Corey Kluber, Chris Sale, all these guys. I mean, AL, that's AL, but NL, you had all those guys. And this guy, for as young as he was, he stayed up there every single year. And, he got better every year. And imagine if he played his whole career. I mean, imagine if he got to play out his whole career. We'd be talking about Hall of Fame. That's how good he is. Now, yeah, obviously Kershaw's going to Hall of Fame. But this guy probably would have been one of the best pitchers, not ever, but close to it. He was dominating. He had 253 Ks this year. That's behind Scherzer, but I mean, he was right there. And he and he had a good record. I forgot what his record was, but I think it was like 20 and I'll look it up right now, but he was, oh man, it's just tough to, like, do this because he was such a young player, such a good such a good guy, and man, to lose a player like that. He was 38 and 17 for his career. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for his, like, stats. 2016 he was 16 and 8 with 2.86. That's pretty high, but still he's under 3. He had 29 games, 29 GS, which is games started, no saves obviously, and he had 253 strikeouts and a 1.12 WHIP, which is pretty good walks to hit ratio or pitch percentage. And his stats, I mean, tells the story right here. 38 and 17, a 2.58 ERA, 76 um 76 games started, 471 innings pitched, 589, and a 1.05 whip. And this guy missed a whole year. I mean, I just can't imagine how his family feels. I can't imagine how the Marlins feel. Devastating, man. Devastating, man. And I'm 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 going to applaud um the Dolphins for giving them a great standing ovation. I mean, a moment of silence. And also, I seen a video with the Mets organization, and he was so Cespedes, he put his jersey on the in the dugout. And also, obviously in Miami, they canceled the game, but they put his jersey number on the mound with his hat. And it's just, that guy, he was so impactful, as everybody says around the league. Everybody loved him. All the fans loved him. And he was how American should be. I mean, we got all this violence nowadays, from the shootings to, all these all these things. Kaepernick, um, doing the kneeling during the national anthem. All these players doing that, but you know, this guy was happy to be in America, and he was happy to sign for when he first met the army, the U.S. like Army or Coast Guard, whatever he met. He was so happy to see, those guys, and he hugged them and gave them their autograph and said thank you, and he had a video of it, obviously on his phone. I don't know if his phone's still good or not, but on his phone where he was, you know, seeing the helicopter go over, and a big smile on his face, and that's what one of the ESPN guys said, and just crazy that this guy's gone, and I woke up this morning, I turn on ESPN like a regular day, and all I see is Jose Fernandez dies in boat crash. I was like, no way. There's no way this is real. I mean, Jose Fernandez, though? I was like, no way. So, as I look on the internet, and it's everywhere, like, everywhere. Everybody's talking about it, from Facebook to Twitter. Marlins talking about it, MLB. It was everywhere, and I was like, dang. And it's crazy, I got him on my fantasy team, and he's never gonna start a game again. He's never gonna start a game again. And what's crazy is, he was supposed to start Monday. Tomorrow. He was supposed to start tomorrow. They almost made him start today. But obviously the game got canceled because he died. But they moved his start back. And I thought this team would make the playoffs. Imagine if the Marlins made the playoffs. Just imagine that. And now these guys got something to fight for. I mean, they still got something to fight for in Miami before this, but, maybe that will rally the troops next year to make the playoffs and win the World Series. And Giancarlo Stanton was a great friend of his, so hopefully they do it for him, man. If they can win a championship next year and they do it for him, I'll be happy, This guy just lit up every face that he could. And to see him pitch was amazing. Like, man, such a good ass pitcher. Such a good pitcher. And I always was happy to see when he started. Like, I didn't get to see him much, but when he played the Cubs, I was like, man, I wish we had Jose Fernandez on our team. such a good fucking player, and people will argue that he wasn't that good. Okay, whatever. But I think he's one of the best pitchers that we've seen in a long, long time. He was one of the best pitchers that we've seen in a long time. But yeah, guys, this is it for my video. On a sad note, man, I didn't expect this to happen. And always, rip Jose Fernandez. Thank you for, you know, everything that you did. Everything, man. Thank you for everything. From the bottom of my heart, I'll miss you, Jose Fernandez. Seeing you pitch every start that you did was amazing. And yeah, guys, rip to Jose Fernandez. My condolences go out to his friends, family, the Miami Marlins, Miami, anybody that was touched by Jose Fernandez, and everything, you know, man. But yeah, guys, this is my video. Subscribe if you're new. Press that like button. Peace out, Jose Fernandez. They'll probably retire his number. Hopefully they do. And as always, guys, this is Ron McGordy. Peace the fuck out.